morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right. So let me know if you can hear my mic on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, it might be something or you need to restart the stream or something like that. If you can't hear it. But let me know real quick. Because it is on. It is on. Got up this morning and saw BLNE. I said NNE. BLNE up. It moved from $1.80 all the way up here to about $4. So definitely it's a mover, but let me see. It's Mike. Advanced. That is okay. So cannot hear on Twitch. Problem is with Twitch, if I do a open another, actually, let me go and check this instead. I want to see what happens if I restart the Twitch while I'm on stream. Let's try it. Okay, so Twitch, I'm going to restart Twitch real quick. See what that does for it. Okay, so I turned Twitch off. About to turn Twitch back on. All right, so it's turned Twitch back on. That should have broken the connection for a little bit. Twitch TV. Disconnect protection. Store past. Always publish. Enable clips. Nothing to do with sound. Let's go to audio. See BLNE taking a little dumpster dive. So I have 0 copyright strikes. So why are you muting me? Yeah, that was quite a bit of a drop on BLNE from 4 down to almost 3. The ATR high for this is right here. I created labels for these actual lines. So 253, and then the ATR low is 123, way down there. Hope it's set up. Okay, you can now hear me on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, okay. Um, Let me see if I left that other mic on. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, that's cool. All right, back to what we were into. So BLNE. What's going on with BLNE here? Let's jump over here to our many information tools that we have. BLNE. So this is called Beeline Holdings press releases. 22 hours ago, the Beeline CEO invests an additional 900,000 in Series G offering priced at a 205% premium to the market price or to the market price, and donates warrants to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. Okay. So this is definitely one of those sympathy plays. Let's see. Let's see what today. Boom, boom, boom. Represented premium closing price of 167. As a part of the transaction, Mr. Louisa um, received warrants exercisable at 650. Okay, so they were exercisable at 650. What price did this get up to? 443. It didn't quite make it there. Like I said, that ATR high with no pre-market, so basically just Xing out the pre-market, is sitting right at 250. It's gonna have to hold up that 250. It's getting a quite a bit of a push down. It has 17,000 or 17 million shares traded. Let's go and look at what the market is doing. So on previous days, we had look back here, and we might need to look at the bigger time frame here so we can actually see what we need to. Yeah, let me flip over here. Okay, so on previous days, we identified this level that got tapped multiple times along this previous ATR. It's right here at the 20,300 something. Okay. So it's right along here. And actually, I want to add code to this. Let me add something. I actually ended up manipulating that code that you gave me a little bit so I can get the labels and stuff like that. But it is a nice code for sure. Choose this one. Boom, just like that. Now, actually, this one's not configured right. It just went on to the default. Let me configure it real quick. So, style or edit studies. Did I, yeah, I'm good. I don't really need pre-market, high, low, and all of that. I just want the ATRs. High of day, low of day, day open. Don't need none of that. All I want is that ATR high and low, baby. Red, green. Okay. Is that all that I did to it? Let me check. Nope, I need to get rid of those bubbles. I should have just saved it from over here. That's what I should have did. And just used it over there. Let's go ahead and, but then it's gonna default to what the other thing is. So yeah, I'll leave it like this. Oh, I didn't see it had switched. But this is what I'm changing it to. I don't want bubbles. Show prices in bubbles. Show ATR lines, ATR from previous close. Don't like it to be that thick. 5 is super thick. Oops. All right, so that should change us around a little bit. So where is it? Why are these bubbles still out here? No. ATR lines, boom, 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 boom. No, none of that. Oh my goodness, let's keep getting rid of little bits and pieces of this thing. No, no. Boom, okay, and apply. There we go. Okay. So what is this up here? That's my volume profile, okay. This blue line up here. Definitely something different. My ATR must be way out. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I see the high up there. But don't really need all of that. And then I see the low down here. Okay, so the low is actually right on a previous level. I could barely see it here. It's right behind this previously tested level at 2005 or 2057. It's right on this line. I see it. It's green. All right, and I actually want to see those before. Switch this. Boom. Actually want to change the opacity on this one a little bit. Nah, I'll leave it there. It's 10. It's good. Okay. All right, so that's all I want. But at least that level that we were looking at back here wasn't actually, it's actually the ATR now. So it goes down there, which I'm like, hey, I saw this level here gets kind of held above yesterday, but I want to see it try to get through this level of the 20,370 and hold. If it can hold again, it hit it 5 times already. If we can hit it again and bounce, that would be even more bullish. I need to hire a producer to run the stream. Yeah, but producers don't be wanting to get up this early, man. They be like, bro, I don't feel like it. I don't wanna I don't wanna. I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna pay you in compliments. What do you what do you mean? Nah, I'm kidding. Um I definitely I just the stream isn't that big to be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to get a whole, team on this thing. I'm cool. But BLNE, that thing's faded off. We already looked at the NQ. One thing I do like about that script is it keeps it doesn't dynamically calculate the ATR. It actually statically calculates it, so it doesn't change until the next day, which I like about that. Oil right back up to a level that it's been before, 69.75. Socks, boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's crazy. Yeah, this thing started at 110%, 111%, now down at 62, with 18 million shares traded, headed right down to that ATR low or ATR high. I mean, the only reason I made this red and kept it red, I could change that color, but it's where I would like to see it trade above, and if it breaks that, I'm looking to sell and get out of there and let this thing break on down. But ATR low is sometimes a good buy spot on um, higher stocks. Like, let's go to Tesla. Oops, Tesla. So right now, Tesla is in between its ATR high and low. Really didn't gap from yesterday. It's up. It's positive. Let's see how positive it is. Oh, never mind. It's negative. Tripping. All right. My top 30 scan. I've been working on this top 30 scan, trying to see. Oh, I forgot it can't scan percentage gains. We got Nvidia, Tesla, Nvidia, GameStop. Oh God, GameStop is up 16% for some reason. All right. Well, that's that. We'll see about that, won't we? It's gonna have to get some more volume, but boy, 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 this might be one of those days. This might be one of those days. What's going on at GameStop? Let's read into it. Did somebody else post some meme like thing? GameStop Corporation, common stock, press releases. Why are you up 16% today? GameStop announces update to its investment policy to add Bitcoin to it or as its treasury reserve asset. Okay, GameStop did its earnings report. And then the last one was GameStop back here, some more fiscal quarter, fourth quarter fiscal 2024. And Zip announces partnership. So they got a partnership. Let's see what else happened. So that's back last year. What happened this year? Price rises while new coin Katoshi surges. Is Katoshi a GameStop thing? Katoshi. Coin Gecko. Coin Gecko. What is Kutoshi? Qto. Looks like it's on the Sol chain. Oh, this thing's under a penny. Well, it's just breaching a penny. Hmm. Looks like it's been getting some type of bot sales or something, but yeah, these are bot sales. You can tell because they're around the same. It's putting in and taking out about the same amount, and it's all got the same name too. From JJDQ, JJDQ. Is anybody else in here trading this? Any other? Let me see. Type sale. From. Oh, I had to filter it like that. Okay. Well. Okay. There's somebody else. XAP. Those are early investors, I guess, but I don't even know what this thing it does. What is Qtoshi? I just accidentally exited out of that. That's crazy. Okay, let me reopen that. Reopen this. I don't know how I did that. Anyway, I was trying to see what the project is about on this one. Kudo. This is from Japan and China. It's a meme coin. Oh, well, turn it off. It's a meme coin. All right. I like coins that have a project behind them. I'm not too much into the whole meme thing. GameStop, I mean, it'll probably steal some attention today, being up 16%. Um, we looked at the news right there of update, and it's adding Bitcoin as a treasury reserve. Let's look at where Bitcoin is actually on the day. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Here's Bitcoin. What am I looking for? Oh, Trader View. Okay. Bitcoin at 88,000 came all the way down here to the 78. So I was adding down here. I was looking for it to drop a little bit more, but oh well. Um, things are still looking good, so not stressing over that. Hmm. Okay. It's green on the day. Let's go look at some other sources about. Is anybody else highlighting Bitcoin on this morning? Musk is back in the building and in the building. The Tesla won. Investors aren't ignoring Tesla's fundamentals. They just believe in Musk's promises. Okay, can Tesla's reputation be saved? Says unplug Elon. Oh boy. Dollar Tree stock jumps on 1 billion family dollar sale. GameStop, there it is. GameStop pops after company confirms plans to buy Bitcoin. I mean, but that just makes them an investor. So if I just go and buy Bitcoin, will people just follow me into buying that just because I'm the investor doing it? I mean, I'm just trying to see like what would be the purpose of it to continue to pump. You know what I mean? But I mean, the last time we saw GameStop, there was really no purpose either. It really wasn't the financials or anything. It was just people, different creators or whatnot, pumping the stocks. So does it really take that much to spur the interest of people? Is the question. Now it is at a higher price than it was back then. Of course, it's at 29, almost $30, and back then it was like what 20, 16, 17 bucks. So I don't know. Oil gains as industry report points to drop in U.S. stockpiles. Okay. U.S. stock market liquidity drying up as trade war concerns mount. I don't know about drying up. There's still been plenty of liquidity out here. Let's go to more news, latest news. Oops. Okay. Cocoa traders seek edge from old school counters amid turmoil. Africa's cocoa heartland. Eddie Arthur has spent across West Africa's cocoa heartland. Eddie Arthur has spent a quarter of a century traveling from farm to farm each day to stare at trees and count. Stare at trees and count how many pods they have. Boy, if they run out of cocoa, boy, people gonna be up the creek. It's one of those, especially in America. We eat so much chocolate, it's crazy. I learned 200. Is Tesla stock a buy? It appears to have bottomed. Yeah, I'm 60. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's go back to for the stock market specifically. Okay, why Barclays is the latest Wall Street bank to slash its outlook on stocks. Dollar Tree. Okay, we already saw that one. Wall Street futures dip as tariffs uncertainty weighs. Dollar Tree again. Okay, global stocks slip as U.S. tariff uncertainty reflecting on building material stocks. Q4 earnings residual. China sets softer carbon caps for new industries added to the market. Softer. Their air quality is not the greatest, for sure. So to soften it, see how that goes. UPS stock closes at its lowest level. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's UPS? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's UPS? I've been looking at this thing falling for a long time. Okay, 110. I think it still got some fall in it. See if it can get under 100. I've been looking at this thing for a long time. I remember when I first actually realized UPS had a stock. It was like it was like around $200. It was, let's see, 20, or actually I got interested in it. But they pay a nice dividend. I would love to scoop a little bit of that into my little pile of joy, but I don't want to, if it's going to come down more, I'm like, hey, let's go. I'll be patient. I'll let you decide what you want to do. If good news starts coming out and you're in a dip, I'm going to just add you a little bit. All right. QQQ's bouncing a little bit there. Okay, so NQ came back to this level that we had marked up before. So that's it's again stopping there. We'll see if it continues to hold this right around this level. Okay. And below the ATR, we see 3 taps up here. So we got, or actually 4 taps. One to this right under the 2,500 or 20,500. 2, 3, 4. So now we'll see if this ends up holding. This 20,500. And that's pretty much all I do on these is I just look at places that are obviously getting tested multiple times and form zones around them. And so if it starts to break either one of these, it's like, okay, if this thing has been tested like if it's tested this 5 times and it's tested this down here 3 times and it absolutely starts smacking this one and just going downward, it's like, okay, well, maybe it'll return to this level up here at the 20,400s in the future. But for a day trade, I'm thinking it's going to continue down a little bit, or maybe just consolidate right under it. It doesn't matter. All we need is, some downward sentiment. Okay. BLNE 321. I'm just not into that one because the owner dumped money in or dumped more investment into it, and they already pretty much made their move. I don't really see buyers coming in there and doing anything with that. I'm more focused on what your boy over here GameStop wants to do on the day. Um, I don't even know where this. I should have dated these. This is before I started dating my lines and my drawings, so I know where they came from. But it's whatever. Drawing set. Where are the settings for drawings? Application settings. Look and feel. Maybe I had to do it in the the other drawings here. Go to settings. Drawings. You know, it gives you an option of how many drawings you want to keep or how many days you want to keep your drawings. And I am not, maybe it wasn't in this one. Old drawings, price levels, create drawing set, save new drawing set. I don't know. Anyway, it's whatever. We're gonna be definitely keeping an eye on GameStop because it may steal all the attention. BLNE going under the 3, getting closer and closer to that 253 mark. If it goes under that, well, oh well. It will be out of scope for me. And we can see T-Nun, its ATR high is up here at 427, and it's all the way down under the ATR low, so that's not going to work. GameStop. Are you going to do something crazy today? This is the day you're going to try to, you know, really impress us all. It's got this ATR right under the 27. Down here at 2647. Hit a high of 29.92. It's got 2 million shares traded. Why do you keep doing that? I forgot I restarted this. Okay, 2 million. And then change this to okay. Yeah, it'll work. Wait, it did 10 million. I thought it, oh, the extra 0. Okay, there we go. Now we'll see who becomes the winner on today. Anyway, hope you guys have been having a good week. So my trading this week, I did take quite a bit of a hit on Monday. Monday kind of got me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna trade a little bit differently. The market's kind of acting weird. And we've been seeing it even yesterday. Like the market was going up strong, and things like that follow the market, like Nvidia, Tesla, all those things were just going down. And they went down. I'm like, what in the world's going on? But yeah, I took quite a hefty loss on March 24th. It kind of hit me in the mouth a little bit. Didn't take me all the way red, but man. So basically I was doing good, and then I got this. I mean, and the thing that happened, it happened within a second. I mean, it went down so fast. It was nothing I can do to I'm just glad I had a hard stop in, because if I didn't, I would have got even worse treatment. So basically I took this trade and I did not wait for my actual setup. This thing got slammed down. And usually I'm waiting for bars to kind of get smaller. I saw this thing get bought up off of 282, went down here, and 282 had previously been touched. And then I got in on, I believe it was this candle here. No, it couldn't have been. had one down. I got in on this candle here, this green candle, and I mean in a second, it just bloop, and I had my stop already set. I think it was at right under three, right under this $3 level, and I was like, okay, let me see if it'll hold three. And man, it just blooped me out, and I was like, you know what, that hurt. That hurt a little bit, you know. Did not want that to do me like that, but it did. But yeah, it took a little bit of loss. Still green on a month, but still, man, my losses went from small losses at 19 bucks, and then I kind of gave it a little bit more room to play. And because of that, these losses, but none of the losses are like over 200 bucks or anything like that. They're just like, you know, so what I'm going to do to counteract that is I'm going to look to capitalize even more on those smaller trades and size into them even more. And so look for the actual setup. Don't be impatient and just jump in, because that's what happened on Monday and I got cooked. But actually look for the setup and let it, roll with me. Cause that thing, man, that thing dropped so fast. I was like, bro, no way. No way you just did me like that. But the market is the market, and the market be marketing. All right, so this is another one, 303. And like I said, I'm not this one with the catalyst of him, investing some and donating to St. Jude's. I don't know if that's gonna be um a big enough stir for it to just get bought all the way back up through four and all of that good stuff. A couple stocks that we did see earlier this week. Let me go back to my here. POAI was one that had some news on it about cancer, and then TNON was one too. So let me look at POAI and see what it's doing today. Um, okay, it is still down, down, down. So this is the day that I was looking at it. I traded it during pre-market on this day, but I did not like these big wicks that it was forming on the 15-minute chart right here. And I had already marked it up, body block. This was the first body block. And then another one. I was like, man, this thing just keeps trading, with lower highs. And I know it did this little breakout or whatnot, but I just didn't like any of that. I was like, yeah, let me get out of this. And so it did sell off. It came up and never could get back through the ATR highs there. So I was like, nope. I like to see it above the ATR with no pre-market, but I also like to see it above the ATR wilders. So that calculates off of the last 14 bars. So basically, once it opens, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way back here. The wilders is what's calculated there. So I'm using two ATR. I'm using the one from the open and the one from the close. So I want to see where both of those are, where we can possibly meet resistance. Now the previous day, I mean the pre-market high and all that, that's good too, but they're just, I think the ATR just weigh a little bit more in the grand scheme of things. Um, I mean the highs, sometimes we see these little 5 cent breakouts on the high and then it goes down. But I'm like, that's because they ran into the ATR. That's because they ran into some other significant level of resistance. So that's kind of like my mindset on that one. Okay. All right. Anybody planning on trading GameStop today? Getting it in on GameStop? So this is probably going to be a wild day. Okay. Slipping under $3 now. Ever so slowly slipping towards that 250 level. 20 million shares traded on it, multiple candles to the downside, but this is not my type of thing there. T9 down 18%. Okay. More volume is coming into GameStop with no motion. This takes a lot of money to move these. Nvidia, Tesla, all of those. It just takes so much money. You're gonna need at least, when I start looking at these at the large cap range and all of that, I'm like, man, just at least get 10 million shares traded. Just show me that you can get some liquidity. And I think GameStop is gonna actually get that liquidity today. It's already up to 3 million. If it's got the whole day to trade, anything can happen. Oh, let's go and look at I don't think there's any crazy speakers today, right? 326. 326. Nope, no crazy speakers. We only have Governor Barr on Friday. That's gonna be popping in. Okay. Then let's see. We already looked at all of that. Okay. Beeline Holdings. They do have a shelf registration. They have a shelf registration from last month on Beeline Holdings. Yeah, that seems like a little bit of a trap. A little bit of a trap. Okay, so now NQ where we marked at first, these obvious levels 1, 2, 3, and now it's created 4 here. So will it be able, what is it going to do on the points that it's created, right here? So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at this level. And let me mark this so I remember. This is going to be a previously tested, and I put how many times it was tested. Let me zoom back and see how many times it was tested. I guess I can count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 times tested. 3 as resistance, and then 2 as support. Interesting. All right, but anyway, let's add that note here. Something else just popped in, NWTG, popping up, NWTG. Let me go ahead and do this. Previously tested level. Six times tested. 6 times. And let's go to change this to, what do I want to change this to? Purple. I think that's what I changed. The other one previously tested one too. Okay, but how many times? I don't even know how many times this one got tested. Oh well, I'll start keeping up with it. All right, but anyway, 6 times previously tested. We got this level up here of the 20,004s, 20,005s. Actually, you know what? Let me be lazy. Let me remove this drawing. Let me duplicate. Move this right up here. Right, just like that. And we need to change that 6 times. It's only been tested, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. All right, so we got some levels up here to play with, and then we got this kind of, it doesn't want to kind of go past this level yet. So we'll see how that plays out too. Oh, NWTG. NWTG jumped up here. Let's go and look at this catalyst. It is up 30%. NWTG. Newton Golf launches corporate Newton Golf. Ugh. All right, that's a golfing type company. I don't know about that. It went up to 242 as a high. It's got 5 million shares on it. That one, man. These are looking like they're struggling. I'm not gonna lie. They're looking like they're struggling a little bit, a little bit. Small caps. I actually want to change this 25. That'll be halfway point. Good halfway point there. Top 30. Definitely throwing some more. Oh wow, bump down and then back up to that 242. Wrestling within itself. Oh, where's the ATR highs and lows on this one? I don't quite see them. It says 414. What's the ATR? Oh my gosh, the ATR is big. 249. It moves $2.50 a day. Just about. Oh my gosh. I'm like, where are they even on the chart? And now I see they're up at $4. Well, there's definitely some questionable names out here today. Questionable catalysts, and kind of looks like some underplay a little bit. How these things are coming up. Mm-mm. Really want to see those 2% gainers on these. Even though I know I won't be able to see anything during pre-market, but kind of like, hey man, show me this thing that I like instead of things that I don't. 500, I mean. So still kind of getting my bearings with those mid caps, large caps, but I think I'm coming on through. BLNE continuing to fill out. It's probably going to get capsized by NWTG. That ATR on this one is crazy. I mean, could be very good if it can hold up too. Let's go and look at the larger chart on it. And it's golf though. Like, let's look back. What was it doing last? Has it had any other days that it was getting aggressive to the upside? That's the only thing, is the golf thing. Okay, so we got this gap up here, 689. That's a little bit high. And it's barely getting over $2. It's 25 cents breakdown and it'll be back under two. Now if it starts diving with the ATR, I mean, could it end up back, at 180 something? We don't know. We just don't know yet. I have been buying up some more shares of things, adding to my dividend portfolio. I don't know, I just look, buy some stuff and do research, buy some stuff, look for things that could be going up in the future. I just let it ride. I'm not even buying huge chunks. I'm buying like, 50 shares, 20 shares here and there, and then give them a quarter to see how they perform. And if I want to add, I'll add or something. But a quarter is 3 months. So just let them play and, keep going. Good morning, Donnell. Good morning, everybody that's joining in. We had this one pop up NWTG, but it's kind of getting slapped around. The first one to pop up was BLNE, and it was basically the owner of the company adding 900,000 share or 900,000 to the investment, but they have a shelf registration from last month. And I'm thinking this is kind of a fishy type move. I really don't like it. T9 was a mover from yesterday, but it is down 22%. And then NWTG just recently popped up and is getting to 7 million shares traded. It's kind of fishy too. It has a pretty big ATR of $2.50, which I'm like, how is this cheap? But at $2.50, man, this thing's volatile. Volatile. If it's actually moving that amount. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be holding up two for long. Only 10 cents away from the two. And I like things to at least hold the two for a day trade. Things lower than that, I usually end up losing quite a bit of money because I oversize. Things that are like, 70 cents, 40 cents, things like that, I oversize. I buy, I don't know how many shares. I'd be sitting there with 4,000, 5,000 shares. And I'm like, yeah, all I need is a cent. And it never goes well. So I just try to stay away from that. Never goes well. There it goes under two. Goodbye. Went up to 245 and now it's down. Good thing is with all of this shadiness during pre-market, maybe something better will come up during the open. The NQ is pushing back up towards that previous level that we identified. Let's go back over to the NQ. Will it come back green on the day, or will this actually be a struggle point here? So it's tested 1, 2, 3, and it kind of got some buying pressure, but it's got to get back over this 20,080, 20,480 to really start pushing back up the limits. But as of now, it is under its ATR, so the trend is looking downward for now, especially if it starts breaking through these 20,400s. But this isn't confirmed yet. I like for it to at least touch these 3 times before I'm like, okay, well, it touched this and actually had a reaction to this level, however many times. Now, this could be just higher lows and it's just trending up because this low is definitely lower than this low. So I'm wondering, is this a trend or is it going to come back and actually break into this range here? But we shall see. It is 7:15. We got plenty of time in the day to make good decisions. I just have to tell myself, wait for the setup. Don't rush it. Don't get a partial setup. Don't get something that's like, 50% set up and then I click the buy button and then it's 100% not set up. I need very, very specific things to happen. And that's it. Let them happen, man. Don't rush it. Hmm. So it is now 40 cents away from this ATR low or this ATR high. Do I want to label this? Edit study. What if I want to add a label? Add show input, plot name. What is it named? Let's see what it's named. Didn't exactly do that. Let's try it again. Edit studies. Yes, no, show bubbles. Show ATR lines, show price in bubbles. Let's see what that does. It should show it without the price, right? Ugh, it's got too much. I don't like all of that. I'm gonna get rid of some of these bubbles real quick. Actually, you know what? It's at the top. It's on the freaking label, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm about to jump in that code right now. I'm not going to worry yet. No. That should fix it. Okay. All right. So this one's pumping on back up there. It did get quite a bit of a sell-off, but I'm thinking that it can go on down. MLGO popping up here, 2 million shares traded, up 19%. This one has stolen a lot of money over the past couple of days. A lot of money. It is a Chinese stock. Came up this day, got everybody excited. Had this freak shoot from 10.15 up here all the way to 18 something. So shot up there, chopped people around, and took them back down to the graveyard. And now it's looking to do it again. China is having fun in the markets on this one. But I have not touched that one because it's a Chinese stock. So I just keep it on a no trade. If it is leading the day, I definitely want to avoid things before it runs out of gas. It needs to run out of volume. MLGO Chinese stock. Okay, T9 going on down. BLNE jumping up there just a little bit. 316s. So moved from $3 up to $3.15. What I'm looking for is something that moves easily, like, 20, 30 cents easy, right? This will move 15 cents on this little push out. It may not be done. It may go a little bit higher, but for me and that catalyst, we're just not getting along. MLGO running into the ATR here. So previous ATR was up here. The ATR actually moved down to 1427, which is where it looks like it's turned. Man, let me make this thing less thick. Oh my goodness, this thing is thick. All right, ATR high. I didn't save it. That's why it's so thick. I knew I had changed this to 2. Okay. Press OK, apply, and let dry. And then save this. All right, so turning around there at the ATR high. Definitely keep an eye on GameStop today. GameStop is tripping. It's got a 29.92 high. This ATR isn't valid. Remove that one. This is the ATR that is above, and then we'll get the Wilders on the open. But the way this thing is grind, ooh, getting a little slammage there. Back to 29s real quick. Okay, that wasn't too pretty. Then this one not being able to push further than 310s. All right, well, we're definitely seeing that pre-market is not where the heat is today. Top mover BLNE up 64% with very lackluster catalyst. And the NQ is continuing down. Let's go back over here. NQ. Come on, NQ. All right, so it is coming back down, and this is the test point. What's going to happen down here at 429 if it can reach this? And then if it does get in this area, will it bottle up? Will it consolidate like this and head back up? Or will it fall through these levels? Will these levels hold? And then the next point that we have is down here, the 2003.75-ish that's been tested 5 times back here. So we want to see, is that going to be that support or resistance? That's why I haven't made them red or, you know, any kind of color that signifies buying or selling, because I just don't know. They got to prove themselves what they want to do. But overall, still in the overall uptrend on this one. If we look on the larger time frame here, larger time frame uptrend. Then we got some micro uptrends. So it started from here, created this new uptrend in here, and now it's coming up, and I'm not really seeing any clear points up here they could turn around at. Oh yes, I am right up in here. That's the bottom of this previous level. Let's zoom back a little bit. Right up in here is where it's getting stuck there. So definitely has room back to the original uptrend or back here to the 2000s. So we'll see what it wants to do today. Yesterday was so weird, man. I'm glad I didn't lose money. I was green, but man, it was not easy, especially after pre-market trades. I got in for a little bit, but I didn't trust them. I was like, man, all of these long wicks and stuff, a lot of times when I ignore those wicks and I just say, you know what, I'm not even going to worry about what the chart is showing me. I'm just going to get in and let it ride. That never works. Now it works on longer term trading. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to get in. You know, the shorts think they're holding this down. You know, give it a year. Give it a year. You know. Your studio lighting is a little dim today. Your studio engineer should be reprimanded. Oh no, that's just me. I it's usually early in the morning and I just don't like flashing myself with lights. So yeah, I could turn it on, but it's like, you know, I enjoy just having the morning glow in here instead of stream lights. Now, when I was streaming at later on in the day, like 8 or something, it gets way brighter in here, and so the lights don't bother me as much. But you know, being a semi nocturnal, um, never helps, man. Mm, okay. Anyway, did you actually anybody here actually get a chance to trade GameStop the first time it went up, or were you like day trading it or like scalping? Was anybody actually holding it from like semi bottom or whatnot? Oh my gosh, it slapped down. Okay, so it slapped down to 28.34. It's up 17% now, or 12% now. My bad, I was looking at the wrong scan. It's up 12% now, 13%. It continues to go and give us a little bit of downwards motion. Now, GameStop has a positive beta of 1.38 over here. I'm just looking right here. And the beta is a part of TOS. You literally just type in beta. They do have some other variations of beta, like fast beta and all of those. I just use the regular beta, you know. Show me what it's doing in comparison to the market. Beta goes from -5 up to +5. The more positive it is, the more it positively correlates with the market. So the market's going up, you know, it may be a late follower because it's only got a 2, but or under a 2. But that kind of affects it. AMCR just popped up there, but it's not really doing anything. It doesn't have a gap or anything. GameStop actually gapped 13%, so that's a um little reason for concern there. MLGO did turn around on their ATR high. of 14.27. One thing I do like about having these ATRs is they actually calculate without pre-market. Like my Wilders don't calculate until the open. It opens up and then they'll pop out here. Now the Wilders is below this ATR. It's kind of a bearish sign, what I've seen, because it kind of forms some levels of resistance that I don't like to have to wait for it to push through. A lot of times it doesn't push through. Nvidia here, got the ATR all the way down here. So it stretches all the way out to 115, boy. That's somebody's gonna want that one. That's a far ATR, 114.95. But yeah, it's been a pretty good month. Just just really getting my toes wet in these mid caps and large caps. But for the most part, I've been focused on researching dividends, researching. So I do a lot of that on the weekends and things like that, just adding to the portfolio. Sometimes I'm adding the same things that I've already bought, but at better prices. Sometimes I'm just, you know, looking out for those new things that are about to do dividends or something like that so I can get those payouts. Because, monthly income, that nice little cherry on top from dividends is so nice. Get to the end of the month and it's like, oh man, I forgot I'm gonna get X, Y, and Z in dividends. Here it comes. Bam. Or you can have dividends that pay out throughout the month. So you got some that, some pay early in the month, some pay late in the month. So maybe you get your money throughout the month instead of having to wait for one lump sum, which I like. I like to have so many dividends that I don't know where the payments are coming from. That's what I want. That's what I want. People be like, "You in love with dividends, aren't you?" Yep, yep, sure, yep. They pay. They get food and everything, gas. Like having a whole employee, like y'all are saying, hire a studio technician. Well, that's what dividends do. They basically just make sure things are going smoothly. They smooth the curve of volatility in my life. There's a stock market way to say it. Smooth the curve of volatility in my life. BLNAE. See, this is what I was talking about. It gives you this hope that it's gonna be breaking out and then snaps back under 3. And now I'm guessing they're gonna go ahead and continue to bottom that out. MLGO is not receiving a whole lot of volume. Okay, so it is 7:30. I have not found anything during pre-market, but it's okay. Um, let it roll a little bit. I really want to see something else. NQ just continues red. Got our points of interest out here. What if GameStop is the only thing that pops up that's gapped up? And if it is, and the market is going down, will GameStop have the gas to go against the market? Will it have the gas? Because the market looks like it's getting really, really bearish. Will GameStop be able to be like, all right, you know what? I don't even care about the market. Let me just go up. Okay. Coming on down. Point of control right now is looking like actually, wait a minute, something's wrong. Something else is wrong. This is supposed to be at the top. then my ATR, then custom, then okay. Okay, that works. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'll save that. All right, but anyway, point of control is now at the 20,475. Holding it down, majority of the trades have happened there. We'll see if it actually ends up dragging that point of control down on the open when more volume comes in, but it is looking quite bearish. Can I be patient and wait today for my payment? Once I get in, and I'll be even more patient to wait for a full payment. Because a lot of times I get in, I just take profit. I'm like, man, I'm good, but it keeps going. I'm like, oh my gosh, come on, man. Let me at least hold 25% of my position, right? Let it work for me. Let's look at SOXS. It looks like it is green on the day. As the market is going down, it is up. Where are your ATRs? Let me back off you a little bit. ATR is way up there. Oh my goodness. Well, we know this thing likes to range anyway. It's been keeping this little it looks like a little bit of an uptrend here from 22. Just been rolling up here. But man, and I have seen a gap like that. Like overnight, it'll be back up or whatnot. But I don't know if it's actually going to get all the way down there. Some of the fear of tariffs and things have kind of subsided. So I don't know what would cause another dip like that. Maybe some type of big policy passing or something like that, maybe. But it's gonna take something big to get people back nervous. The other thing is with this, the more brave people get, we also got to be in the expectation for a short squeeze at some point, because when people get braver, they hold longer, and shorts can be on the wrong end. We've seen many things dump already, so we also seen some rips as well. So I don't know. Maybe we actually missed that action, but we haven't seen any parabolic moves on good news. It's just been on some so-so news, like news that you're like, I don't know, and then it just rips. But nothing's been like really good that people have just been buying, buying, buying all the way. We used to see small caps run from like, you know, $4 all the way up to $100. We haven't seen that type of bravery yet. But seeing GameStop up here kind of scares me, because we may see that type of bravery if GameStop is moving up, because GameStop is trash and it's moving up. Jump back over here to Bitcoin. Ooh, Bitcoin came down a little bit. That's okay. Man, I can't wait. I'm trying to invest, quite a bit every month and let these things pay out, because I get crypto staking rewards, and then I get regular dividends. So I have a double, I wouldn't say a double-edged sword, but a double shield blocking from two directions. So I'm getting it from crypto and from dividends. Um, and so next month I wanna do some more stuff. I just had things to do this month, taxes and all that stuff, get that stuff paid or whatever. Uh, but now next month I'm gonna be going in. Hope it continues to fall down, man. Continues to fall, everything. Now, long-term investing, I kind of have the idea of Mike D and well, Mike D, he buys everything. So kind of have that idea, but not really just buying everything, but buying things that, you know, are they have good business structure. If it's a crypto, they have a good project and a good white paper or out 5 year outlook. If they're like I want to see if they have inventory, how is their inventory rotation? Um, are they managing their finances well? And for a future outlook, when is their growth phase going to end? When are they to a point where they're plateauing and they can just pay big dividends, or are they looking to expand, into the next level? Are they some type of mid cap that could eventually become a large cap, or what does their future look like? How stable have they been for the past 5 years? And that's another thing. I need them to have some history. I need to check the Carfax too. So I can't really long term invest in like things that really haven't had a whole lot of time to play. Now crypto I do because I take very small share size, but stocks I'm like, nah, you got to get some history behind you, bro. I'm gonna check your Carfax. But crypto, I build positions so slow. It's like I don't even care. By the time I'm done building, you know, prices moved up from 2 cents. No, I'm kidding. It's some of them are cheap, but some of them are up there a little bit. Some of them I've been holding for a long time. Just waiting, just waiting. But with crypto, I'm less likely to sell quickly because they don't really crypto. They kind of play with you. They'll go up, and this happened to me on Solana where they went up. I actually got paid for doing some work in Solana. Where's my chart? So I got paid for doing work in Solana, and that was when it was down at around like $20 or something like that. It went up 96, 100, 100 something. And I was selling on this candle right here. I think I sold at the bottom of something like 130. And then it went and popped to 300. And I was like, that hurt. But yeah, I got that ride and then it sold off. And I was like, ooh, this doesn't look good. And I forgot what was going on. What was this, 2024? I was like, man, I don't know. But I mean, then it just continues to give you a little bit more. So I don't know. I should have probably held a small position, but I don't know. I guess you can't get them all. It's kind of like trading, day trading. You know, when I take my little trades and I get my little 20, 30 cents and then it runs $2 after I get out, it's like, oh my gosh, bro, give me a break. But the thing is, if I risk more, if I size up for that 20 cents, then I don't have to wait for that dollar move, you know. All right, BLNE, only 20 cents away from this ATR high. I just don't have any faith in that one anymore. Well, I didn't have faith to begin with, but you know, we already thought it was going to be falling because of that catalyst. And then MLGO just needs to fail as well. 3 million shares traded. All right, what are we looking like on NQ? NQ pressing its way. Let me move this up a little bit. Oh, here it is. Remove drawings older than a year. Oh man, maximum is 30 days. Really? Oh. Okay, notify me if there are over 100 old drawings on the chart. Drawing set default 56 drawings. One. Okay, so one is 30 days old. That's cool. I mean, a month's time, I'm cool with that. Notify me if there's over 200 drawings on a chart. Now remove that one. So yeah, sure, 30 days. Sure, buddy. All right. Anyway, over here, let's boom. Then I want to activate this drawing and move it up some, or yeah, move it up some to this level. Okay. A little bit higher point there. We'll see how that ends up holding up. All right, MLGO looking like it's slipping under 10%. All right, well, I'm going to update you guys in the Discord. About to get on down, get out of here. If I find the setup, I'm gonna have to work on just the patience to wait for it. Just wait for it. Now I'll definitely be posting the body block, and you know, if I see something pop up, which we probably will, um, looking for that setup, but just gotta be patient. We haven't seen anything in pre-market, so that's good. We got the whole day to just wait and play. Be patient. But anyway, I'm about to get off of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you guys see anything, or if you're in the Discord, let me drop that link. The Discord is free, free. So that's where we continue conversations after the stream, and I post all of my shenanigans. Let's see what we got here. Tester. Okay. Discord. But yeah, it's time to get on down. Okay, what are we looking for? HTTPS. There we go. Y'all should see that all over. Let me make sure that popped up on Twitch. Where'd Twitch go? Twitch. Should have popped in. Hit that post. Yep. Okay, I see it on Twitch. So everybody should be able to see that. All right. Well, like I said, I'm going to get on out of here. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. I'm hearing myself on Twitch. I don't like that. What is the day? Wednesday? What do I want to do for Wednesday? Definitely keep your eyes on the swivel for what GameStop wants to do if it wants to get crazy. Also seeing some other things pop up here right before I end up going off. So we got Nvidia game, Tesla. We got MU up here. I think that's Micron or something micro. But yeah, those are the only two that I see that are positive right now. All right, well, I'm about to get on out of here. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Stream Deck. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's what's going on.